So today I'm going to talk about one of my old passion projects. So I'm going to give a lot of background on this. So this was way back. Maybe I'd say like 2019 to 20. So Hypixel had this whole SMP thing, right? And the Dream SMP was very popular. So I was like, hey, I want to start my own. So I would go on Hypixel and I would buy. Well, I got this thing. I got this thing called MVP. I used that MVP to get to get the server. Apparently, you can do that. And so I got the SMP running and stuff. I made rules. Like there's a whole area for like shopping district and all that stuff. And like my SMP was gonna be. I want to be different. I wanted to like. So Minecraft has like two different players, right? You got like the creative players. You got the survival players. I wanted to make it so that you can play as both. So there's two sides if you of the world. If you on the right side it's all survival, and the other side is all creative. And if you want to go past it, you have to like change your mode. This was really like tr like trust what is reliant. Of course, a lot of people broke the rules as expected. I mean, but it was fun. It was the survival areas was mostly populated, and how I got the players in. That's mainly like I went on a Hypixel build battle place, and I just asked people, hey, you wanna be a part of this building SMP? They were like, sure. And so that's how it went. My friend Seth was part of it, and my friend Cal was also part of it. But yeah, we had a lot of fun with it. We had a lot of fun. After quite a bit though, it's like it started to get boring because like so people stopped joining and all that. But yeah, it was cool though. There was a whole shopping district and all this like my pipe system. But there was one very special thing there, and there was this empire. Oh yeah, there's a whole empire system and town system. There's this place called Copperberg, which is the title of this video. The reason why this is important, this is really important, is because my friend David, he was one of the best builders on the server, and he created this place called Copperberg, and I was part of his empire. I was helping him build it, and I created all this like technology, all this like theme around Copperberg. It wasn't much. It was like the theme is gonna be like steampunk, like steampunk, and then like it was a nice concept. But eventually, right, we decided to change like SMPs because it's like been almost like a month at that point of having that one. And then, but by the way, I don't have any images of Copperberg at that time. I'll show you right now. Um, it's not much, but where is it? Hold on. It's not a lot, but here's one of the. These pipes here are they're like the pipe system. You can like trash your stuff and be recycled uh, into one of the shops. See, like this pipe. So these are the pictures from the SMP. And like I eventually built this huge technological thing because it's gonna be a mix of medieval, but also like really good technology and all that. That was the theme of it. See, like this is Copperberg. It's the original, very first one. But eventually we moved SMPs. So when that happened, a lot of people left because they don't have time. And also David also he kind of vanished actually. So when he did, like he wanted to continue Copperberg. He wanted to do more with it. And so I was like, okay, then I'll continue it. So I started building more of Copperberg. I There are in total right now four generations of Copperberg. which I'll show you pictures of it now. I don't know why I left, but okay. But there are four. I'm pretty sure it's four generations of Copperberg, if I'm correct. I could be wrong though. Okay, so this is the second generation, pretty sure. By the way, there's not much. There is not much here. It's gonna have this old place called the Undercity, where it's like an underground part of the Copperberg, which is a mining colony. So yeah, this is a Technoblade shrine, and this is our house and all this stuff. So at this point, we were like, I had a whole outline. I have an outline of all the stuff that I could implement. So all these ideas, all these like lore about the place and all that. And I did write a book about this, but I think I already talked about that. Yeah. Oh my God. But yeah, that was the second generation Copperberg, but we had to stop because someone decided to grief the entire fucking thing. So yeah, this is a Copperberg generation two. And yeah, yeah. So did this happen? Actually, well, it's not. It wasn't on purpose. This guy made like a TNT cannon and then accidentally destroyed too much, so it had to move. And then we go to now. Well, around now. Let's see. Screenshots. This is generation 3 of Copperberg. I know it looks kind of weird, but don't worry. This is generation 2. This is one of the more complete Copperberg. This is Factoria. I did the same thing again, but it's like a remaster, redone, but it's also in a different area now. It's a different region. So part of Copperberg, just in a different town. Yeah, this is the Bob's yeah, I've got Bob's Big Five Diner. But yeah, this is third generation Copperberg. This is what very proud of this one. I'm very proud of this one. It's the church and yeah, so now there's a military. There's these guys with Elytra, right? And they fly down like kamikaze, but they don't die. They change into a chest plate and then they fight and then go up again. They used to use maces now. Yeah, this is the shrine for David. That's what he actually looked like in Minecraft. So in the book, there's a book there about the story of him, because he's the one who created Copperberg. I'm just continuing his legacy. And this one's special. This third generation is very special because this is like not all these ideas, all these buildings are not just from me. I actually got them from my friends, and they helped me with the ideas. So this was gonna be the entrance to the Undercity, which we never finished. So this is the military base, training grounds. Yeah, but very nice place. There's a train station to go. There's more regions. There's the port. I forgot what it was called, but it's the pirate ship. It was just called the Pain in the Ass '07 because it was a pain in the ass to make. But this little area was gonna be like a lot of small houses condensed together. The idea was cool, but we never got to it. And this is the survival lands of the world. SMP. This is I built this house. It's a really nice mansion. I tried making something like this again. Couldn't do it. Couldn't. Yeah, see. Okay. And then here's some last few pictures. There was a Colosseum at that point. This is a few pictures with better shaders. Oh, this is the chessboard right here. It's kind of cool. And this is like the music store that we eventually made. This is a Factoria. It's a finished one. It's genuinely beautiful. I mean, I'm really proud of it. This is Copperberg, fully finished actually on this island. Finished. The capital. See, this is on the map. Oh, actually, this is before I added the music store, but turns into capital. That was it. And then we had to move again because two got too ambitious, so we're like, okay, let's move to a different one. And like, and we got to here. This one in concept was going to be the Copperberg, the. I already got all the ideas together. So this is all this. There's gonna be better pictures eventually. Hold on. Oh, it does. I'll say there's gonna be a capital castle where the kings and all those high-ranking people live. And like my friend Tomoki, he was the guy who was making it, and he didn't want anyone to see it, so I made an Amazon box for him. So yeah, this is a Copperberg Generation 4. Oh, so there's 5 actually, or something. Some of these stuff I ported over, like the Technoblade stat, the thing, and the Meth Van. So there's gonna be two on this big island. There was 3 regions: Lunaria, which is on the very very edge, and the Japanese little side right here, and then the whole area here was all like the capital. And this is another little thing my friend made. See, this is the church. The big church was so much bigger, and like right here goes up to the next level. But if you there's another stairs that go down here, that was gonna be the entrance to the Undercity. And this is the hospital. This is some random house. This is like the mail. Yeah, this is the mail house. The parrots deliver mail. That was the whole concept. That was really cool. And you can actually deliver mail. Like if you did a process right, the mail will be actually be delivered because every house had its own number and its own address. So yeah, that was possible. Damn, some of these pictures are really good. Yeah, and this is the castle. Yeah, this is the castle. Hold on. Let me just skip over a bit. Hold on. This is the castle. So that up here you can see like a little scaffolding thing. This is supposed to be like the watchtower, the main tower of everything, and that was supposed to be like it's like the meeting room and stuff. Because the government is like 6 people, but they're all like high ranking and all that. It's hard to explain. And so I got all this in there. There isn't a lot of pictures of Copperberg though. Maybe some more pictures of the thing. And again, there's gonna be more lore because like there's gonna underground under the castle there's gonna be all this like dungeon and the torture chambers and that kind of stuff to add some lore to it. And then hold on, let me just skip over. Yeah, and you might be wondering, and there was one after this, and you might be wondering, oh, why did you move again? The reason is, the difference with this one and the other one, there was a thing called World Edit, which you have a lot of building power. Now with that, one mistake can cause you to fuck up the entire world. And I accidentally did that because I was very inexperienced with the mod. So we had to move again. But at the same time, I didn't mind too much because we were too ambitious and we didn't have much planning. So this is the hold on, let me move a bit. I don't have many pictures right now. But if you look at some of my other videos, I don't know which one it was. This one. This is current Copperberg. If you see my other videos, you know. This is current Copperberg. I'm making it's a very slow process, but I am very dedicated to this. I'm just gonna describe it. On the top, very top of the mountain, there's gonna be this huge castle, and it's under a volcano. All this shit. It's all these ideas. And making it very very slowly, but yeah, that's the history of Copperberg. Um, one day I want to make Copperberg into a trilogy. I want to make something that is as good as Lord of the Rings or even better. In terms of storyline, Copperberg has a insane amount of potential. And one day, I really want to use that. So, if there are time that I can make Copperberg real, I will make it real.